From new cases to the new mask order now for Hoosier starting this Monday with changes. Governor Eric Holcomb announced that health departments will now take over enforcement instead of law enforcement agencies. Now this happens as several sheriffs say they were not going to enforce the order. Eyewitness News' Mike Pickett is live in Evansville with the latest on this. Mike?
Yeah, Brad, sheriffs from Vandenberg, Posey, and other southwest Indiana counties started giving the reasons in recent days as to why they weren't going to, or at least be able to, enforce the mask order if it was still up to law enforcement. But Governor Holcomb decided to change who was going to make sure everybody was masked when they go out.
At first, it looked like it was going to be left up to those who enforce Indiana's laws.
This whole situation has kind of spun a little out of control. And
Posey County Sheriff Tom Latham was one of many southwest Indiana sheriffs who say they weren't going to enforce it. He claims the governor had no authority to pass laws without the General Assembly.
my fear is that by taking someone into custody and basically ripping them of their rights, if you will, is their right to come and go as they please. If we did that, that opens up an issue of constitutional issues.
Sheriffs in Vandenberg, Gibson, and Du Bois counties also said they weren't doing aggressive enforcement if it was left up to them. But when Holcomb signed the order today, he also signed off on changes, leaving health departments to enforce it and no criminal penalties included. In a statement, Lynn Herr of the Vandenberg County Health Department says she just learned of the change, but department officials will meet over the weekend and hope to have a plan in place by Monday on how to enforce it.
It makes sense to me because it is a health-related concern. I kind of do wish that you could have the police enforcing it, but I understand that they're doing other jobs.
Herr also tells us that the health department does not have the manpower to aggressively enforce the mask order. Live in Evansville, Mike Pickett, Eyewitness News.